Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Patches Metal.
1, 2, 3, 4. Patches
I'm finally back with some things to rant about, some things to educate about, and some things to let you guys listen to. At last, again, ACD to be featured on Patches, which has been a small while now. But let's start off with the first thing I wanted to talk about, which is Valentine's Day. And to some people, Valentine's Day is something really disliked, it seems. I mean, going through my Facebook, I saw a lot of people quite literally whining about how much they hate Valentine's Day. You know, it's a Hallmark created holiday, and the same kind of bullshit you get with Christmas, though exchange big companies for. Well, no, people actually even complain about big companies when it comes to Valentine's Day as well. It's just another reason for people to whine again, as always. Now, some of you have gotten to quite know me over the past year in which I've made these videos. And for those of you who don't really know me by now, I'm a person who really dislikes whining. And I really, really fucking hate people who actually look for a problem in something. Like, if something obviously has a problem or an issue or something to be bothered with or something to you know, get annoyed by, that's all fine, but days like Valentine's Day, where you really have to look for something bad to find about it, well, people are still fucking able to find it, and it just drives me fucking nuts. And here's why. Valentine's Day, on its own, like, I'm not even gonna get into the history, because history of specific holidays, it's almost impossible to find. Everyone's always going to end up with something along the lines of it probably originates from this or probably comes from that. So yeah, leaving the entire history part of it, you know, let's just ignore that for a second and let's go to what it is today. To me, Valentine's Day used to be a day on which I would gather the balls to ask a girl out. I think over my life I've asked about 2 girls out specifically on Valentine's Day, half of which with great success and the other half with quite a disappointment. But yeah, not getting into that very much as well. You know, to me it's already meant that, like, even if Valentine's Day for now would completely disappear, it would still have helped me find a girl I really liked. On other occasions on Valentine's Day, I would just spend the day with the girlfriend I would have. Just having a nice day, you know, just doing something special for the sake of, well, hey, it's Valentine's Day, let's do something special. Something that on its own is fun. I mean, it's good. It's just like celebrating your birthday. There's nothing really specifically amazing about the day you were born and then being 365 days in the future. There's nothing special about that. But the fact that it is a date and the fact that it holds some kind of meaning to you, you know, mentally just means that you wanna celebrate it. New Year's Eve has like nothing special to it, but still people celebrate it because it's given a special meaning. And the same thing goes for Valentine's Day. However, in the case of Valentine's Day, people seem to find a reason to whine about it. The biggest argument I keep hearing is people saying, oh, you should love your partner every day of the year. Oh, that's also one of those period jokes. But you know, you get what I mean. You've probably seen, or maybe you are one of those people who just say, make the statement saying, you should love each other every day. Valentine's Day shouldn't be something special. You should do something special for each other every day. Well, let me tell you now, the things I used to do on Valentine's Day on some occasions aren't things you want to do every day of the year. Because it's something special. When you do the same thing, the same special thing, every single day of the year, it's not gonna be special. I mean, if you give your partner a dozen roses, for instance, just saying something, on Valentine's Day specifically, it's gonna be special. If you give your partner a dozen roses every single day of the year, it's just going to be, oh, thanks again. Oh, thanks again. Oh, thanks again. Every single fucking day. Nothing special about it. Basically, the point I'm trying to make, and I'm taking a god awful long time at it, is that to some people it is going to mean something. To a lot of people probably it is going to mean just that one push in the right direction to you know, have the balls to ask a girl or a guy out. To some people it's going to mean that specific day on which you take each other out for dinner and you do something special and you make it a really romantic kind of day. I mean, not everyone is looking to do that every day. Not everyone would like that to happen every day, but on this special occasion, this one specific very special day on which you know, get yourself to actually be romantic and do the things you want to do with your partner, let's bloody fucking hell leave people to it, shall we? And just for yourself, like if you are indeed one of those people who constantly complains about Valentine's Day being such a shitty holiday, lighten the fuck up. I mean, I'm going to be open to every opinion out there. So if you really have a very great reason to dislike Valentine's Day that much, please do let me know in the comments below what is your amazing reasoning behind it. But if you're just one of those billion people that say, yeah, but there's only Valentine's Day because big companies want people to spend money on presents or on gift cards or on what the fuck ever, please piss the fuck off. Really. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the neck nominations. I know this video, by the way, isn't really very metal related, but I'm going to make up for that with the Brutality CD at the end. But the neck nominations, it's just something I really wanted to talk about, because it's so fucking stupid, and not necessarily the neck nominations themselves, but more the story following it. To make this clear for anyone who hasn't seen the neck nominations, it's where it started somewhere at some point, and I'm not going to get into that either, but what it turned out to be was like people downing a pint, just a regular pint of beer, and like they had to tag someone on Facebook, or three people I think, being like, yeah, you have to do this now as well, and you have to tag 3 people as well. So yeah, downing a pint of beer, it's not that difficult, it's not that amazing, but you know, it's something fun to do, and I'm definitely not going to deny that, because who doesn't have fun downing a pint of beer for whatever reason? However, at some point this neck nomination stuff started changing a little bit, and people had to add specific things. They had to add whiskey or wine, or you know, pour all the alcoholic stuff you can find into a pint and down it. And you know, this is dumb drinking. Dumb drinking should be a fucking internationally recognized term for people not thinking about what they're drinking. And so many fucking people are doing this. So many people don't fucking think about what they do. There are some golden rules you should always follow. One of those rules, I think the number 1 rule should be that you never mix everything you can find into one drink. Because first of all, it's not going to taste very well. Second of all, it's not going to get you drunk in a fun way. It's just going to get you piss fucking drunk and you're probably going to pass out within a few minutes, if not seconds. And third, it's going to kill you. And people shouldn't die from their own fucking stupid mistakes. Well, maybe they should in a kind of natural selection way. I'm not going to really be saddened about the fact that some guy, let me quote, well, this is a quote from a Dutch site, so I'm going to have to translate this. Eventually, a mix of wine, whiskey, vodka, and beer was fatal to him. He posted a message to his friends saying he wanted to outdo everyone, and within 2 minutes after drinking his bizarre cocktail, he lost consciousness. A few days later, he died in the hospital. This is fucking predictable. But the stupid thing about this is that everyone's pointing the finger, to the neck nominations, which is fucking insane. Because the neck nominations on their own aren't the thing that's really ruining this guy's life. It's his fucking brain that's ruining his life. If you see this neck nomination and you see like a Facebook post saying, yeah, you have to down a pint now, or else you won't belong to the cool kids club. And the first thing you think is, oh, let's outdo everyone by mixing every fucking thing I can find into a cocktail of death. That's your fucking brain proving fatal to you. That's the perfect example of natural selection. People who just think, yeah, let's down a pint of beer then, shall we? They're not going to die. They're not going to die from the neck nominations. It's the people who take it these 500 steps further that are going to die from this. And really, it's their own fucking fault. However, sadly in this case, it's kind of a global natural selection kind of thing, since the entire thing got pulled out of context. Like I said before, it started out with, downing a pint of beer. It went along with doing some kind of weird thing, just, doing basically whatever. But yeah, that slowly just turned into the whole mixing every fucking thing you can find. And reading a little into this, I eventually found that it turned into, making a alcoholic drink and putting something weird in it. For instance, like toothpaste or tomato juice or just something out of the ordinary, kind of weird. But yeah. Like I just explained, that's not enough for some people. And by now, people have died from this. People have, gone completely knockout coma from this. And I'm not going to, whine about it. Like I said, I'm not going to be sad about it. But it's something, it's something out there. And it just proves how fucking stupid we still are. How natural selection really isn't done with us yet. But yeah, fuck it. Let's stop about non-metal things. It's not called Patches Metal for no reason. It's called Patches Metal because we're going to listen to some fucking metal. And I've already said it twice now. Fucking brutality, people. Fuck yeah. bands like Brutalody why I love doing patches. It's original, it's fucking great to listen to. The members, or at least the members I know, are really fucking awesome guys. I already talked to them for a bit, and it's just cool. You know, when I started out patches, I just wanted to, you know, get to know music, get to spread music, etc. And I never expected to run into stuff like this, and like meeting people from, I'm quite sure they're from Texas, from America, you know, them talking to me and being like, well dude, review my CD and here you go, and then it turning out to be fucking cool. And I already know Brutalody for a while, since they sent me their first demo track on CD, by the way, which was something I really highly appreciated. A band just sending a single song all the way from America to Netherlands on one CD, just being like, well dude, have a listen. Ow, alright, awesome. But well, now finally the real CD is out, The Usurper, and it's everything I expected it to be and more. And what you just heard is the opening track to the album. My personal favorite track also, but that's probably because I already knew the track, since that was the one they had on the previous CD he sent me. But yeah, I'm going to post links everywhere to their Facebook and their site and their whatever, so check it out. Definitely buy the fucking CD, because it is fucking amazing. Well, just listen to another little bit of it. That's also going to be the end of this video, because I'm running quite out of time again, as usual. But yeah, have a listen to it. Go like their page if you like the song. Go like this video if you like the video. Subscribe to me if you want to see more of my senseless jabbering. And I'm going to see you all next time again. Oh, just kidding. One more thing before I end the video is a small preview of the next video, which is that I got 2 of these envelopes in my mail a few days ago. And you'll see what was in that in the next video. See you then.